I'm so glad you can help me out with this Bombshell Koopa problem, hun.
Well, sure, Daisy, but what is this all about?
Well, normally those little guys leave Sarasaland to breed at this time of year, but this year, something's making them do so closer to home. The bad part of it is, their natural predators aren't around to control their population boom where they move, so they could overrun Sarasaland if left unchecked. We've got to get to the bottom of this and correct nature's course.
Oh, wow.
I mean, it ain't too bad right now since it all just started, but if we don't nip it in the bud, it'll get a whole lot worse.
Okie dokie. For starters, where are these Bombshell Koopas breeding where they're not supposed to?
Here, in this forest not too far from the kingdom's boundaries. It's not in their usual migration path, which is weird, but it is beside a pond connected to a river that has none of their natural predators, making that place ideal for them to breed at.
Okie dokie. So, how do we deal with them?
One thing's for sure, you can't kill or hurt them cause then they explode. So we gotta take a non-lethal option.
I got it. So we capture them and take them back to where they're supposed to be, right?
Bingo! It's gonna take a while to get them all, but I know we can do it. Let's ride!
It's a good thing I bought my poltergust. It's perfect for this kind of task.
Right you are, sweetie! Hey, Luigi! Look at that!
An entire trail of Koopas heading down the hill. No doubt that could lead us somewhere.
Aha! I think we found our culprits.
Is this really what I have been reduced to? I should be out there doing much more dignified things, but here I am, serving as a mere errand boy for—
Hey, are you?
What do you think you're doing? Leaving these Bombshell Koopas someplace they shouldn't be!
What? No, you have this all wrong!
I know what I saw! And things won't end well for you if you don't clean up your mess, Tin Can!
I am being made to do this! What must I do to prove my innocence? Considering we have caught you in the act, I doubt that.
Yeah, and if you don't stop this, I'm gonna make you end up as an actual Tin Can!
For the last time, I am not doing this off my own whims. I have nothing to gain from it, but the one who enslaved me does.
Huh? What's that?
The device my controller put on me to ensure I don't get any funny ideas. You see, I haven't unloaded all of those things you call Bombshell Koopas that I have with me yet. And if I try to leave without unloading them all...
Whoa! Are you alright?
Not exactly. Ugh. Okie dokie, well, you've convinced us that you're not behind this.
Yeah. So who exactly is making you do all this? Tatanga? Captain Syrup, maybe?
Not sure who those two are, but what I can tell you is the ones that are making me do this are some most uncouth crocodilians. Crocodilians? There's only one group I know of that could be referring to.
Me too. Hey, Skylynx, can you take us to him?
If it means I don't have to serve under them for moments longer, then I would gladly do so. Only problem is the inhibition device.
Alrighty. In that case... that should get you out of your pickle.
Much appreciated, my friend. Now then, let's go give those brutes what for. Hop inside. Construction on your new base is coming along really well, boss. Good! I bet I've seen the last of those annoying turtles. Well, I looked it all over, Zed. I think they're all gone. That is such wonderful news! In due time, we'll be able to launch a full-scale assault on Donkey Kong and his banana horde. This truly does feel like my finest hour. Maestro! It's great to be a king. I seem to have a knack for taking everything I want and giving nothing back. I'll take away your jellies. I'll take away your jams. Have a nice vacation while I take your travel plans. Now that I have the power, this is my finest hour. Nothing on this earth can stop me now. Everything is mine. I finally have control. Why, excuse me, I hope I don't sound too droll. I'll take your color TVs and a banana, if you please, and I'll put an end to this silly world peace. Fools, while I watch you cower, this is my finest hour. Bait you on my hook just like a worm. Before I crush you like a bug, come over here and give me a hug. It gives me so much joy to watch you squirm. Ah, Skylings. I trust you've dealt with the last of those infernal turtles.
So you're the one messing with the Bombshell Koopa's breeding spot!
And you made Skylings over here do your dirty work for you. Luigi, Daisy, how dare you mess with my plans?
Well, what you're doing is messing with nature with whatever this all is. So pack it up, Buster!
And I expect a formal apology for making me your slave, you cantankerous crocodile! Oh, certainly. That's what you want to hear, isn't it? Well, unfortunately for you, I won't. I have my reasons for doing all of this. Just what are those reasons? This is the perfect spot to build a new base for myself and launch attacks from, since Donkey Kong's island is not too far away from this exact spot. Yet those explosive turtles have gotten in the way of construction time and time again. I'm just removing them from the equation. But if you continue to stand in my way, you'll be removed too!
The only guy that's about to be removed is you, Karul.
Yeah, I hope you're ready. It's not often that I get the opportunity to get even with those who humiliated me. I'm going to enjoy this. So, your new friends over here freed you, Skylings. I'd be lying if I said I didn't expect you to betray me sooner or later, but it all works out because now I get to turn you and your ego into scrap. Gremlin crew, crush them! Yeah! Are you? Oh boy. Okay, look out, stop! Useless upstart ninnies! Must I do everything myself? Very well then. Time for you to learn why I call myself King Crusher Karul! Not a fan of the crown, eh? Then how about you get a face full of it? Ouch! Golden guts! Come on, you! Why, you... My crown! Ah! Now you've done it. Behold my newest recruits. Alicorns, advance!
Luigi? I don't remember these guys when my Corel was briefly trying out baseball!
Neither do I! Prepare yourself! I would advise you to do the same! Oh yeah, Luigi time! That's more than enough!
Now you really crossed the line! You are going to pay for that!
Do you have the slightest idea how little I care for the line?
Don't worry, it's about to matter to you a whole lot more!
In that
Serves you right!
Well, that takes care of him. And we ought to take serious care of him.
Luigi! You okay, hun?
I'm fine, but that really knocked the wind out of my sails.
Well, at least it's all over now, sweetie.
Certainly. All that remains now is to deal with Karul's work in progress and bring back the Bombshell Koopas.
Let's get on that.
Daisy, behind you! I'm not done with you! Daisy! I'll commend you for giving me quite the beating. But unfortunately for you, it's only served to piss me off. And now that I'm livid, it's time I put you all 6 feet under! Oh, you want more, do you? Well, I'd be happy to go for the throat this time. No, Daisy picked up the pace while I was down. I can't run now. I have to return the favor. Oh, please! The little cowardly plumber is supposed to stop me? Don't make me laugh! It's time to show you why I'm a Luigi. Number 1! Alright then, die! My golden gun! Yeah! Why are you going for the crown? You messed it all up! That's not the idea, Karul! Enough! Get away from me! Ouch! Glorious! I never knew he had such hidden depths. Why do you have so much fight left in you? You should be a quadriplegic after what I did to you! Well, truth's harder than assumptions, Karul! Don't you mean truth is harsher than fiction? Save some of the action for me, Luigi!
And me!
Full power! Luigi Tornado! Minions, what are you doing? Help me! No, you don't! Here we go!
You're done for!
This is what you get! This was supposed to be my finest hour. Well, somehow it turned out to be. I shall cede the center stage just this once. Do what you must for the sake of your land.
With pleasure.
It's time to blast it off!
You were amazing out there, sweetie!
You were too, Daisy. I'm just glad you're okay. Another day saved thanks to our efforts. But, most importantly, mine, as I am about to turn all of this into a smoldering pile of ash. All right. Nice to work with the demolition, Skylynx.
All right! Now that those crumblings are done for, there's just one thing left to do.
All right. That should be the last of them.
Great work, you two! Especially you, hun.
Anything for the woman I love.
Isn't that sweet? Oh, yes. I suppose I should also thank you for helping me escape my predicament with those infernal Kremlings. Never again shall I allow myself to fall under their control.
You're welcome, big guy. Glad we met ya.
The pleasure is mutual. But with that, now I must take my leave, for my work here is done. Aw, really? Well, it was nice meeting and working alongside you, Skylynx. Of course it would be an honor to work alongside the peak of space travel and combat, me. Now, if you ever find yourself in a predicament in the future, think to yourself, what would Skylynx do, and you'll not go wrong.
Maybe I will.
Now then, with Orion's swiftness, up, up, and away!
Bye,
Skylynx! Farewell to you, my friends! May we meet again someday!